Oh my god. Class 7's just getting infected. Oh, Magius, I didn't know you fished. Sporadically, maybe. I'm still just a beginner, truth be told. I find it helps relieve some of the stress I get from work. So after a long day fishing for info, you go straight to fishing for dinner. Well, something like that, yes. I think Elisa started taking up angling herself just a while ago. Oh my god, it's spreading. She did. Reen taught all of you how to fish too, more or less, right? He's had us throw a few casts out here and there, yeah. That's technically true. I just wish I had more catching with that casting. I can't seem to get my hands on anything worth keeping. Well, fishing is a sport with depth after all. Sure. Minutes to learn, but a lifetime to master. Try to speed through and you won't even manage to catch a mistake. It takes a still heart and quiet composure. Both of which I still lack. I think it's helping me start to get there, though. Yeah, not a bad takeaway. I guess if anything would be deep, it's fishing. In addition to the... At least Sophie and Magius can be used to fish. Our only unit can be controlled while in the village to fish with another member of the team go to north side. I don't care. Hello, you two. You've always dreamed of becoming a wandering witch, right, Nina? Yep. I want to be able to travel the world and use all kinds of secret spells, just like Emma. I'm not quite there yet, but I will be one of these days. Wow, you and Aberrail really are birds of a feather. Aberrail? Is he the... I'm trying to remember, is he the brother? Speaking of him, he's running a little late, isn't he? I wonder if he's skipping out on me again. Well, I definitely wouldn't put it past him. He's gonna travel the world experimenting on him. How's it been going? Being the disciple of the top witch in the village must be pretty taxing. Yeah, I practically collapse into bed at the end of each day. But you know, Dahliere is actually way nicer than you think. Really? Are you talking about the same Dahliere, right? Is that the fortune teller? I'm pretty sure that's who her master was, right? Yes, indeedy. Celine and Crianos are familiars created by Rose. They're more like kin, special beings different from regular familiars. Rose herself is something of a special case. Dividing a power like that is what caused her to take on such a youthful appearance. I really admired her when I was a child, you know. So it must be really weird for her to be a child, basically, now. Must have been 15 or 16 years ago that she used a special spell to make those kin for her two most trusted disciples. At the time, I didn't understand why she did it. Perhaps she already had a premonition things might turn out as they have now. Has she gotten some of her power back since Crianos is out of play? Or is that gone forever? Oh, Yuna, have you been resting well? Yep, don't worry, I'll take breaks when I can. Are you going to put on a performance? Yeah, I was thinking of practicing a little in order to maintain my violin sound. I gotta play when I have the chance, otherwise I'll lose my touch before I know it. Well, I guess that's how things are for the pros, right? Right? I get it. If I had a racket, I'd practice my tennis by myself, too. Oh, that reminds me. You are in the tennis club, right? I hope you find your friends from the club soon. Yeah, there's a lot I want to talk to... Yeah, there's a lot I want to talk about with Jessica and Louise. I have to believe that they're okay. Oh, I'm sure they are. Yeah. I'd be surprised if anyone was in a particularly problematic situation. Oh, hey, you two. Still keeping up with your art, Gaius? Yeah, I draw now and then when I get breaking my duties. I've got so many sketches lying around at this point, I don't know what to do with them. Would you mind if I took a look at them sometime? By all means. They're beautiful white backgrounds. I do believe I've truly encapsulated them at this point. I've truly got it as an accurate, picture-perfect depiction of a white background. I've been meaning to ask, are you still in touch with the old members of the writing club? For the most part. Lambert joined the Heimdall Cavalry after graduating. He's been having a hard time lately. Unless I heard Paula was getting work as a horse trainer. Directly or no, they still have a lot of links to the military. Well, it's good to know they're doing alright. I've been in contact with Clara, and she's just the same as ever. But I haven't had word from Lynn in a while now. Since everything went down, basically. I can't help but wonder what she and Toa and the others are up to. But no matter. They are more than capable of taking care of themselves. I sort of wonder if Toa and the other ones that were with them will show up in Crossbell like we've had the other class 7 people show up. Oh, hi there. Going? See you later. That's for sure. Sounds like Eustace and Guy is making a lot of their connections through their clubs. I need to keep believing Jessica and Louise are out there somewhere too, if only we knew where. Crossbell, maybe. I don't remember their backgrounds well enough to say otherwise, though. Oh, why hello there. What an unfortunate sight. Fee, Sarah, are you headed out? Yeah, for training. I was planning to take my time enjoying the local brew, but apparently that's not an option anymore. You started drinking pretty early in the day last time too, huh? Look, I'm not going to tell you to quit drinking outright, but variety is important, even when you're on a break. So today's it's training first, beer later. Okay, fine. At least I feel good that I've earned a drink after a good workout. Give me a couple of minutes to get ready, I'll be right back. Seems like a real handful. Yeah, want to bet how long those couple minutes are actually going to be? Say, you play Vantage Masters. Yeah, do you? Ellie taught me the rules. Want to have a match while I wait for Sarah? Sure, I'd be glad to. It's also spreading. I like Vantage Masters well enough now, but my goodness, some of these hobbies are like actual like contagious things at a point. Yeah, it's whatever. Let's go. Oh, look, you have the same strategy as me, maybe.
Begin combat. Woo, victory!
Okay, I actually set up my
Begin
deck in a way that makes more sense to me at the very least.
You got me.
Okay. I actually went and set up my deck in a way that had a thought process put behind it. Basically with the mind of having a few strong ones, a few that can attack from the back row, a bunch that had low amounts, and making sure I had many of the draw another card ones as possible. While I didn't really get to make use of that, I generally try to take out the ones that I consider relatively useless. The ones that deal with seal mostly. I hate seal as a premise in that. I don't think it's all that effective, basically. I sort of plan on taking it easy today, but it requires a bit of effort to switch modes, you know? I'll work up to speed. Though, most training drinks are always the best anyways. Sure. Aller has to teach the kids today? Huh. I don't remember that. Oh, that's her name. Oh, hello, Yuna. Is something wrong? You seem a little on edge. Not obvious, huh? I guess I'm worried about my family and friends back in Crosspell. If you'd like, I could brew you a little home remedy to calm your nerves. Or actually, I've been meaning to ask you a favor. It might help take your mind off your worries, too. Oh, sure. What is it? It's about the children. None of them have ever set foot outside the village before. The lessons they get here aside, I want them to learn as much as they can about the outside world while they're still young. We usually just get wandering witches to tell them stories about their travels and show them things they've picked up. How many wandering witches do you have? But there's only so much we can teach them. They'd probably be better off learning from people who have actually lived in the outside world. So I was thinking that maybe if you have time, you could talk to them for a little bit. Ooh, is this going to be like some of the church lessons? That would be interesting. We've had a few of those in the past this quest. I've never taught a whole class of kids before, though. It's kind of a big responsibility. Don't worry about it. They won't bite. Much. And I'm not expecting anything formal. Maybe just tell them what life in Erebonia is like. Talk about current trends, that sort of thing. Think of it more as an extracurricular activity than a lesson. It is nice to be asked, and Alder's done so much for us. Sure, I'd love to come talk to them. I have a little brother and sister, so I'm used to dealing with younger kids at least. Oh, wonderful, thank you. Feel free to invite one of your friends along. I know it can be intimidating doing something like this all on your own. It's a good idea. They'd probably enjoy it too. Who to invite? I've got to do it right. Or should I ask for help with the class? If we're being realistic about this, Kurt would be good. Altina wouldn't be, just because she knows stuff, but she's still naive in in a lot of ways. Wouldn't be great for this. Ash would be good, but I think he'd be disruptive at the same time. There's a decent chance he might end up being really good at it. Musse also might be disruptive, but I feel as though she'd be disruptive in a way that ultimately helps the class. I feel like Ash's disruptiveness is more to do with, I don't want to deal with this shit, and Musse is more to make it fun. But she's still going to be going along with the class, so probably Kurt or Musse. Musse sounds more fun. Musse sounds so much more fun. Yuna discussed the itinerary with Oler. The children gathered together in the Ateria's cafeteria and the class began. Alright, boys and girls, settle down. We have some guests today who would like to tell you about the outside world. Let's all pay attention and listen to what they have to say. Okay. This'll be fun. I can't wait. Wow, they're so excited. I'm getting nervous. I'm here for you, Yuna. Just be yourself. Thanks. You're right. We can do this. She also might not disrupt it in the slightest. She can be a bit of a wild card in whether she goes that route or not. Okay, kids, let's get this show on the road. First, we thought we'd talk about Erebonian sports. Oh, I've heard about those. You've got tons of different games and contests. That's right. Sports are a really popular pastime where we're from. There's a pretty new one that everyone's been getting into lately. It's Vantage Masters. Getting into lately? Tennis was new, wasn't it? Polo. Isn't polo the one where you have the rings and the mallets? I don't think that's ever come up. Fencing obviously is not new. I think tennis was supposed to be new, right? A sport called tennis has been gaining more popularity lately. Tennis? You play that with rackets, right? Yes, that's it. You can play against just one person or in teams of two. I was in the tennis club at my school. I spent a lot of time practicing, and we got to play in tournaments against other schools too. You should try it out sometime. It's a lot of fun. Okay, I'll try it out when I'm grown up. Well, I think I'm getting the hang of this. I just have to keep it up. Anyway, that's about it for sports. Did everyone enjoy that? Yeah. They're all so enthusiastic. Let's move right on to the next subject. Right, this is pretty fun. I think I get why Instructor Eryn likes it so much. Let's talk about my hometown. It's Crossbell, and it's east of Erebonia. Well, technically it's part of Erebonia, but it's a big city with a lot of Eastern-style stores, and it's also where the theater group Arc-en-Ciel is from. Theater group Arc-en-Ciel. Would you use that as a plural? I'm pretty sure, because you're saying it's the theater group. It's a singular. You'd use the singular version. That would be singular, technically. And there's a theme park where people go to have fun, right? Yeah, it's called Michelin Wonderland. Some just call it MWL for short, though. Don't worry about me messing that up. Wow, I wish I could go there someday. That's where Mishi lives too, right? Mishi's the mascot of the place, yeah? Actually, did you know Mishi has a little sister? Her name is... Oh, it's not Mecha or Evil Mishi. But didn't his sister never come up in Cold Steel 3? Oh my. And Mecha Mishi showed up. Evil Mishi isn't really a thing, it's just like for Bell's S-Craft and shit, right? I don't think we've ever heard the name in a localization before, so I suppose it has to be this, right? And I don't remember what the name was, mind you, but... Her name is Michette. She's very responsible, but she still loves to play, just like Mishi. Maybe someday you can go to Michelin and meet them for yourselves. Mishi and Michette. Oh, they're funny names. They sound cool. I want to see them. Yeah, we've only seen plushies of them before. You should meet the guy inside the Mishi costume. I wonder what everyone back home is doing now. Probably worried about me. I wish I could see them again. We'll be going back to Crossbell soon. You have to see them and make sure they're alright. I guess so. Sorry, I didn't mean to get so gloomy. We can slow down now. We've got a class to teach. We can't slow down now. We've got a class to teach. Okay, let's move on to Erebonia history. Have you heard about the summer festival held every year? Sure, we know all about different forms of animism. Wow, that's great. Wait, you do? Oh, right, I guess you would. It all started here in the village, right? Since it's part of the local culture, it's only natural they'd be knowledgeable about it. It started in the village? I'm trying to think of anything that corroborates that. That seems like a weird statement to make. It's certainly probably a place that was part of the original animism stuff, at the very least. Since it's part of the local culture, it's only natural they'd be knowledgeable about it. Mind you, animism, I guess I haven't really thought about what they said in game for a long time, but my theory of everything sort of ties into it. Where animism as a concept is like applying personality and wills to like the wind and stuff like that, right? So I guess my theory of everything doesn't really allege any of that anymore, but it's feasible. It's definitely feasible within what I speculate there. I haven't really thought about animism proper for a while. We've studied up on animism and its traditions a whole lot. We've never been to a real-life festival before, though, so we don't really know what they're like. Well, I can tell you more about that. Summer festivals are held in June all around the country. Everyone helps decorate the town and set up stalls and shows. But the festival in the capital city takes place a month after, in Heimdall. Why's that? Don't they like doing it with everyone else? Oh, there's a very good reason for it. It's the War of the Lions, right? You see, 250 years ago, there was a fierce war called the War of the Lions. You guys might know about that because it involved divine knights. You might not, though. It ended in July, so the Heimdall Festival is held then so we can commemorate it at the same time. There are all kinds of attractions there, too. Like the purebred competition and Mishi shows now, even. Wow, you know so much. You must be really smart. I want to try being in that bread contest thing. There was a bread contest. Actually, are they literally talking about the pure... Oh, never mind. I thought... Did I say pure breed? Did I read pure breed? Because that's what I thought I read. I was thinking of the horses. I figured that's what they called it. Okay. I did remember the bread contest, though. Everyone's got a different way of doing the summer festival, huh? Sounds like they really enjoyed the part. Looks like they really enjoyed that part. I'm glad I pay attention in Instructor Reen's classes. Yeah. Well, that's enough about the summer festival for now. We're going to talk about interesting stuff from different places around Erebonia. Tell us, what kind of stuff? Looks like it's my time to shine. There's a big city called Ordis in the province of Lemaire. I suppose this section might have been different based on who it was. Altina might have had a really interesting one, considering her limited exposure to various places. It's right at the heart of the trade. It's right at the heart of all the trade along the western coast. You can probably guess why from its nickname. The Port City, right? Ordis is also called the Port City. Imagine if she got that wrong. Lots of people... Imagine if Musse got that wrong. Lots of people come there on ships to buy, sell, or enjoy the scenery. It's a beautiful place, and you should all come visit sometime. It is a very nice town. I still don't really get where all the port traffic comes from, because it's not like there's something across the sea. I get, like, Liberl might have some good trade routes going through there, and I guess dry to some extent, but... I don't know. It feels like there isn't a ton of opportunity for... It still feels like there isn't a ton of opportunity. Even Calvert would probably be better off trading through Crossbell, right? Or through Liberl. Or through Remiferia. Etc., etc. Wow, there's sure a lot of cool places in the world. I wish I could be a grown-up and see them. Yeah, I want to find out more about the world. Just think, Emma got to see all this for herself. Well, this really went well. That's about all the time we have for today. Does anyone have any questions before we finish up? Mimi! Can you tell us about the Ashen Chevalier? He was your teacher at school, right? What kind of person was he back then? Oh, can I give an answer? Yeah, tell us. We only heard rumors about him before. Well, let's see. If I had to sum up Instructor Eryn, I'd say he was... Does this affect AP? Fuck. I want to give the smartass answer, but... Fuck, I want to look up a guide. I want to look up a guide to see if this affects AP. One sec. Okay, I looked it up really quickly. Good old Control F for not, spoiling myself on anything, but... Kinda clueless. To be honest, he could be kinda clueless. You might totally miss the point of what you're trying to tell him, or even completely forget about common courtesies. He probably doesn't realize how frustrating it was trying to get through to him sometimes. Oh, I have the perfect partner for this answer. Oh, wow. Sounds like he had it tough. Yeah, but he's always so open and natural with everyone. It was just part of his charm. It could be frustrating, but it was also one of those things we liked about him. Class 7 just isn't Class 7 without him. That's why we need to get him back, whatever it takes. I hope we get to meet him too. You probably will. Yeah, there's a ton of stuff I want to ask him. Me too. Well, we've all learned a lot of interesting things today, haven't we? Now remember your manners and say thank you. Thank you for coming. You're welcome. Oh, well, that wasn't nearly as hard as I thought it would be. Thanks again for helping me out today. Don't mention it. It was a great experience. Nice work out there, Instructor Yuna. I suppose she isn't as disruptive when Reen isn't around. After the class, Musse left to go and deal with something else. Yuna accompanied Oler back to her house. Thank you. Great job. More excited than ever. Good about curiosity. Sometimes we can end up taking the best things in life for granted. Putting your feelings into words is a good way to renew your appreciation for what matters most. Oh, did you do this on purpose to help her too? Watching you talk about airbone and crossbow and your instructor, I think that's how it was for you too. Yeah, I think you're right. Good. I'm glad this is a nice change of pace for you. I shouldn't keep you any longer, though. Get out there and make the most of your day off, okay? You're right. Thank you for helping me snap out of this funk. Okay. Cool. So it sounded vaguely like, Laura and someone else, because I sort of skimmed through that fee saying it. We're out training as well before, so not everyone's here at the very least. Who's the best dog in the entire series? Cerberus is rubbing a rag against the shelves. Are you cleaning? Actually, come to think of it, you used to do that at the Soaring Leaves, too. The shelves Cerberus worked on are all sparkling clean now, without a sliver of dog spit on it. You did an even better job than last time. Both you and Jingo are really something. Cerberus is the best doggy in the whole fucking series. I better work my hardest, too. I can't be shown up by a dog. Yeah, I know something about the Battle of Olvia. Happened right in the middle of the war lines. That Prince guy, Lucius, scored a huge victory and got his forces the upper hand. Turning the tides when all the odds stacked against you. Sounds like my kind of guy. Ah, so there is some sense in you after all. I'm fond of developments like that myself. What you might not know is that the Divine Knight was instrumental to that battle's outcome. A mercenary from Lucius' forces awakened the Palatinate Knight, Zector, and used it to achieve victory. Oh, neato. I did think it was weird all that firepower suddenly didn't coming out of nowhere. Then there's the diversionary tactic he used to disrupt the enemy later on. Seems like he was cribbing that one from Dreikel's if you ask me. I mean, they both found a way to win even though they were both outnumbered 5 times over. Very perceptive, you're quite right. As it happened, Rose was there at the time and was able to record some of her observations. Those notes are still exist to this day. Whoa, seriously? I can show them to you if you like. Just be careful with them, they're very delicate. Wow, looks like Jingo and Aroy found some common ground. Maybe they can make this partnership work after all. Maybe, maybe, maybe. Oh, it's you, Pinkie. She has a nickname and it's Pinkie. It's fantastic. Who's the brain? You eavesdropping? Who gets to be the brain? Musse? Pinkie and the brain? Pinkie? I can't say I've heard that one before. Anyway, I didn't know you were interested in history too, Jingo. Well, not so much history, I guess. Mama taught me about battle tactics used in famous wars. And stuff like how the Battle of Olvia led Dreikel's and Lucy's teaming up later on. I mean, that whole thing is a pretty major turning point in Erebonian history, so I gotta know at least a little bit about it. Wait, does she know more than I do? But anyway, hey Keezer, you sure that it's alright I take a look at those notes you got? Of course, as long as you take good care of them. They're an important part of my collection, after all. Gotcha, I promise. And don't worry, I know nothing comes for free, so I can pay you back a little something. Let's see. How about some nice grenades? Got a couple mines if you're into that. Whatever your kink is, I can supply. Well, I don't mind a little thank you gift, but plus everything you have to offer be so dangerous. Searching for you.
Wanna buy something?
I figured she'd have
I got some good
stuff that I might have missed. Or not.
Dunno. Wanna buy something?
Anything I missed? Okay. I guess these are the big things. Are these the same as before? The names might be different, though. Oh well.
Done already?
Contact lenses. Usable for exactly Machias. That doesn't look brown, that looks red. I still don't know who has... So that was also... That's the same as his. Who is that? Who has bright orange hair with blue eyes? Because it's not Elliot. And I looked at his sister. His sister has, like, brown eyes. And I would assume his father doesn't have that if between their two eyes they don't have blue. Who else even has, like, bright orange hair? I don't remember. Oh my goodness, it's the same. Does everyone have the same? Did I just buy the same thing for everyone that I just bought it for? Okay, that looks like Fiona. That looks more like Fiona. Okay. Whatever. Ash, looking for a book. Wait. Right, I guess you are in the literature club after all. That's not anything special, you know. You should think about reading a book yourself. In fact, you got time now. That doesn't sound like a bad idea. Do you have any recommendations? I just finished this one. It's about Erebonian folklore and society. I think they might have a typo. That seems like a tough read. I didn't even know it could go out of the box like that. You think you're gonna charge if You really think you're gonna change if you give up before you even get started? Seriously, don't get so worked up before you even get past the title. Gotta try reading shit out outside of your comfort zone once in a while. I'll do what I can. Did you actually give me something? Didn't seem like you did. I think there might have been a typo there. Ooh, looks like Loki's in a bit of trouble. What's wrong? Are you okay? Oh no, were you eating those Eryn flowers just now? Are you horny? Why do you do that? Mommy told you it was like catnip for you. Don't you remember? That kind of sounds like he's hungry to me. Maybe he was just looking for something to eat. Oh, I guess we have been working on that taming spell so hard I forgot to feed him. He's probably starving by now. You gotta remember to keep him well fed, okay? Okay. Thank you, Miss Poofy Pink Hair. Don't mention it. Miss Poofy Pink Hair. All that stuff you taught us about was super cool. Tell me more sometime. I want to know everything. Everything. Actually, she has... No, she has green eyes. She has green eyes, too. She's like a orangish brown hair. But alas... Alas... Oh, I can go up here now? Cool. Not much here, though. Oh, hey, Yuna. That class you gave us now was awesome. So much to do, so much to see. As if I didn't want to get out of here enough already. Well, best of luck. It's not an easy world out there, especially. Now, okay, it was Kurt and Laura that were probably training together before. Interesting. Kurt and Laura are training together now? Oh, this ought to be interesting. Yuna, is that you? Were we being too loud? No, you guys carry on. I'm sorry for interrupting. That's not a problem. We are really just showing off our respective forms. Would you like to join us, Yuna? I know our disciplines are different, but it still could give you a good workout. What do you say? I think I'll pass. Too bad Jessica isn't here. I bet she'd be way into this. Jessica, from the sliding school. I do hope she's alright. Yeah, me too. But seriously, don't worry about me. Go ahead and keep doing your thing. Good luck, Kurt. Thank you. Watching a Master Darcy at school in action is simply breathtaking. I'll need to work hard to catch up with both Laura and Mueller. Yep, that's very much Kurt for you. The Vanda's school's Doom-Late style, the foundations of which were laid down by Roland Vanda. It's quite interesting, really, to see such powerful essence of the Vanda style and such swift movements. An interesting observation. Are we gonna, be able to... this is a big place, and we're just, crowding these around the edges at this point. How many are we gonna fit in here eventually? They're not even spread out between the three we have. Okay. Here we are. With, everyone else, too... I guess, can I pull in other people? I can pull in other people if I want to. Oh, they're high level. Interesting. Only Yuna is locked in, too. Interesting. Might as well keep trying this each time, just to see if I'm getting closer. Every time I have an opportunity.
Be on guard. It's strong.
Well, I'm not using my higher level Old Class 7 guys. Ooh. That's a lot of that, isn't it?
Sure.
I didn't up my CP too, did I? Yeah, I don't think I'm quite there. I'm way too on the defensive all the time. That's what I'm doing.
Yeah! Analyzing enemy unit.
And hello and welcome back to Trials of Cold Steel 4. I took a little break. Last time I got a lost art. I'm probably going to make that battle a bonus episode, so I'm not sure how much I'm going to leave in the proper episode, and this is the middle of an episode. That'll go up sometime in the nearish future, next day or two, probably. Editing Echo will make a decision later, specifically. But I beat Fornelius, basically. And 4S+. HP 1000 requires water, space, or earth. I was gonna put it on Altina, then she didn't have either of those. It's like, well, so much for her being my attack person. I haven't set up Musse with much of anything, but ultimately, I really like that fight. At this point, that was great. I didn't feel like 43 minutes. It didn't, because while my general strategy, once it ironed out partway through the fight, was relatively unchanged because I had a good thing going, there was a lot of variation and a lot of like decisions that I was making, things that I was doing on the fly, and that's what I really like about this gameplay system, is that there's so much going on that you always have to take into consideration so many things, and if you're not intuitively, if you can't basically intuitively strategize on the fly, then your best shot is something that's more cheesy, at the very least. Not that my strategy wasn't a little bit on the cheesy side, considering the Zodiac Rain part of it. But I think that's the only reason I had any chance at this level, though. Even now, I'm still pretty sure I'm relatively underleveled, because if you think about it, I went and looked back. Elliot actually ended that last bit at level 71. I was so underleveled, they had to boost him up 5 levels just so he wouldn't be at a poor level relative to the rest of the O-Class 7 guys. And everyone else kept their levels that I had them at, so. And because I'm pretty committed to not bringing Laura with me, because that's just going to bother me if I do, which is unfortunate, but it is what it is. I figured I'd bring her for this, because she probably won't talk much. Basically.
I'll assist. I'm going.
Okay, Zero Art, so let's see this.
There!
It's a good thing that works on a Zero Art. I assume the 80% art celebration would work with it too, then. Possibly. Interesting. That definitely fits her at the very least. It's almost like it was made for her.
My turn.
Musse Ash. I could probably do that. Let me make sure the CP's up for everyone, though. Okay, let's try this. I'm well under level, but it'll be fine.
What a passionate foe.
Big boy!
It's my
Hey,
turn.
big boy! Oh, I didn't get EP up. That's fine.
My turn. Go wild! Sure. Huh. Yeah!
I've got you.
Now, let's dance.
I'll care for you.
Thanks.
That helps.
Yes.
Okay, what have we got? I don't think I have Analyze here. So Fire. Mirage.
Don't look at me like that. Pow! Yes. Ha! Let's go.
It's mine!
It's my turn.
So if I... Now let's go
Look
for
at
this
me
now.
like that. Let's go.
It's
I'm
mine!
getting more CP on Ash by doing this.
Weak! Sure.
I'll care for you.
Thanks.
That helps.
Yes.
Could I? Well, let's throw this out.
It's my
So
turn.
does this open up? It does open that up. For the next turn even. Fuck it, let's do it.
There.
I got
Question
this.
through a single fucking...
It's down.
I've got you.
Yeah.
Now.
Easy peasy.
Done already?
Easy peasy lemon squeezy. Art celebration. I didn't even look at specifically what was good about it. What might have got better? 12 turns, that sounds higher. It might have been small art strength up to... I think it's just the turns though. I think it's just the turns that went up.
This is a lovely spot for a break.
Yeah, perfect timing too.
This one looks.
Let's go.
Watch out. This is a tough one.
Sure.
Nah, we should be fine. What we got? Space and Earth. That's a bit different than normal.
Go wild. Sure. It's go time! Hector Mark II! It's mine! Now, let's dance. I ain't done with you yet! Sweet dreams.
Here I go. You got this.
I'll take over. It's off balance.
I'll assist.
Behold, the soul of Arcade. Now. Radiant Phoenix Blade.
That's a good start.
I'll save you.
Thank you.
I'd say that's.
I shall go.
I'd say that's a good start. Okay. Earth, right? Earth or what else? Water. Water's my best shot here.
Charging.
For both of these.
I'm
For
going.
both these guys, honestly.
Arcus, activate. Ha.
I hope this crits. Strength down though.
My
Neato.
turn. Let's go. Now. Search mode activate. My turn. Arcus, activate. Yes! Arcus, activate!
Oh wow, that.
Yeah!
Wait, what was the CP effect there? I'm not sure what that
Let's
was
go.
supposed to be.
It's my turn. I'll leave it to you.
Leave it to me.
I haven't seen his new I have not seen his
My
new craft yet, have I? And he also has Spiegel. Low break, high power. Okay. Critical radar. I really shouldn't be tempting the waters on that. Not quite yet. I wanna... I rather try to get it with some unbalances at this point.
There.
Or
Nice
stat downs. Alas, I'm bad at that too.
I'll support. Arjun heal.
Thank
Thanks.
you. An opening. It's off balance.
I'll assist.
My turn.
She has that for 7 turns. Okay. Is this, is Radiant Wings currently like, because it has the 3 turns. Is it like the other ones, like Blade Dance and everything? Where it drops out and it stuns you? It might be. What I want to do for her.
It's off balance.
I'll assist.
My turn. Damn it!
That delay, fantastic.
Let's go.
But it's out of that at least.
Prepare yourself. Shatter.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
It's
I
done.
like that.
It's mine. Now, let's dance. I ain't done with you yet.
Now. I'll support. Arjun heal.
Thanks. Behold, the duel.
Let's go. Ha! It's off balance.
I'll assist.
Okay. That's good too.
I can see all that swimming practice is starting to pay off.
I still have a long way to go to catch up to you.
Oh, are they actually having unique dialogue between everyone instead of having just the sort of generic stuff? I don't think I ever had a link kill with Elliot, so I never checked that previously. Huh. I did not assume they were better than they were before. Real neck
I must train even more.
Blue hair for Yuna. What does that look like? I feel like, so blue and yellow for Laura. Just a guess. No, that's... It feels bright for Tio, but I don't remember I don't remember what Tio's eyes are like. I think we've seen a... Have we seen someone with like a really bright blue before? That sounds familiar. But that's really bright blue. Interesting though. Well, if there's anyone else to talk to, I'm not aware, so... Setting off across bus soon, should I turn in for the day? If I'm missing something, then I guess I'm missing something. I didn't see anything. Okay. It's sort of a shame I didn't get AP for taking out that cryptid. That is the most effort I put into anything in this so far.
Ain't that a pleasant surprise?
Oh, good. I guess I did well this, segment. Good, good, good. Okay. Off to Crossbell. We're going back to one of the main places we were in the first, during Cold Steel 3? I guess I'm not too surprised. Heimdall would have been an option for that too, but I can imagine Heimdall's probably very different relative to Crossbell's differences. I wish you all the best of I wish you the best of luck, young lions. I have every confidence you'll can't speak. I have every confidence that you'll find the remaining singularities. We certainly will. Once these singularities are secured, the path to the instructor will open up. Yeah, we can do this. Now that's the Class 7 spirit. We'll meet back here after dealing with Crossbell and Heimdall. The 5 of us and 2 of old Class 7 will be taking on Crossbell. And one of those 2 will have to be Elisa or Eustace. Or Eustace. Okay. Right. We've managed to gather a decent amount of intel about the city. The RF main office is there too, so our connection should come in handy. But we both have stuff we can get done in Heimdall too, so we decided to split up. Peace, Eryn and I are planning to go to the capital, because we already had an opportunity, right? We have some contacts in the guild that might be able to help. We'll check up on the Vander School in St. Estrella while we're there. I appreciate it. Just don't spread yourselves too thin, alright? I'm fine with going with either group. Heimdall's my hometown, but I'm concerned about Crossbell too. How are we supposed to even get to Crossbell anyways? Weren't you guys still discussing it last night? Oh, don't worry about that. We've worked something out. Right, Emma? Right. Whenever you're ready, come meet me in the clearing. Just don't take too long. You have an appointment we need to keep. An appointment? The clearing? As in the place we left our Panzer Soldats? What is this appointment you mentioned? We'll find out soon enough. Come on, we'll accompany you for part of the way. Our teleportation stone's over there too. Okay?